Hello there. Uh, let's see what's up with the team. It looks like it happens to be missing a certain water type from when I last had this. So it looks like it is still the same moveset here. Still the same moveset. Still the same moveset. Well, actually, I don't remember us having a Sacred Sword, but that's I think it used to be cross chop, so that's better. Um, Then it looks like Draco Meteor got replaced with Dragon Pulse. Um, yeah, this is the same, and then oh my fucking god, we have the Lustrous Orb going for that's crazy. I see. So we are. It looks like nobody wanted to grind them on. Big surprise. They just wanted to put it on the team, but not actually grind, which seems not a good idea. I feel like that seems to be a bad idea, dare I say. Let me check the EXP share real quick. Yeah, we're gonna turn it off. Cause I got, big shock. I'm gonna just grind because nobody else is going to. Right? That's who could have seen such a thing coming? When these two in call, as we're talking to Noah, took offense to me saying, "Oh yeah, no one else is gonna grind," and then it's like, boom. The evidence is right here. Obviously, technically, it's only one of them that is at fault for this, right? Because I did catch it at 12, so it leveled up. It looks like by not if I had to guess, obviously there it is. Nothing new here. If I had to guess, right, it's it was just done by EXP share, right? So. And then I mentioned in the last one that if it were up to me, I would be putting Ghost DMZ on here so that we have a more usable Ghost move. But also, oh, I didn't realize it's power up now instead of Seed Bomb, so that's actually pretty hype. But yeah, like I guess what we're gonna go do. Now, it was 40s when I caught on the whatever, wherever over here. I don't remember the Pony Wilds or whatever. So what I think that means is that we want to go to Ula Ula. We could go back to where we grinded Rusty in the first place. And I think that is what I'm going to do to start. Until it gets to a level where I'm more comfortable with it. What's it called? When it's in the like 40s, I guess, right? So. I'm doing no damage, holy moly. I just want to see the animation on Moongeist Beam. Okay, it's awkward because his neck is so long. But hey, it's, giving it a good try. So now I want to run into this Heatrans that we kept running into. That's actually, I'm in crit range, I think. Like I think actually, if I'm playing, the absolute safest, which is what I should be doing uh, if I am grinding, then I think I'm in crit range there, if I'm doing the mental math correct. My thinking capabilities may be hindered because I had to use all my brain power in Clue. Oh, that's funny. I didn't realize we had a repel up, but obviously repel doesn't work when when you have a lower level mon in the front. So funny. Like I don't think anything one shots. Uh, like even with the crit, but sure. For both time purposes and just absolute safeness, I will play as safe as I can. And yes, I will heal after every time I take any decent amount of damage to where I could be possibly in the crit range of whatever I face next. Which again, so this grass has the fully evolved mons and Heatrans. So that's why I wanted to go here. And obviously I don't know other spots, how good they are. I really haven't spent a ton of time scoping out places. So, I mean, Earth Power is just better coverage than Moongeist Beam probably. So, and as always, if someone else disagrees and wants Moongeist Beam instead, feel free. I am disappointed that we're not getting any kills or like Okos on anything, but obviously again we are facing fully evolved mons, so they are, I guess, bulky. But I don't understand why these two refuse to, like, or again, these two. It's whoever was progressing with it. I mean, the guess has to be that it was Tristan this specific time because he's the one that passed me the file. So, like, why are we trying to progress the game with just 5 mons, basically, right? Like, you can't convince me that you're using a level, what was it, 32? 31? I don't even know. Shorzy in any of the fights anytime soon. So just, I feel like it's not hard to say, hey, let's take a little bit of time and actually make sure we have a team of 6 that's usable. Since obviously we are losing mons every now and again. Very timely sounds there as I was healing. But yeah, so this grass has been great. However, I think Shorzy, because we have like low power level moves, that has been, I can't do like the one-shotting that what's it called, Rusty was doing. So it's a little slower. But we're not in any rush. I don't expect to be doing anything but this episode. I would look to see if we have a stronger water or dragon type move, but surely we do not, since whoever put this on the team looked through the TMs, right? Gave it the quiver and Moongeist Beam. So I don't think I saw this at any point last time, and so I'm trusting that we don't have a TM to teach. And then I do not know what all the moves that are at the move tutors are because I have yet to actually investigate those. So maybe there's some compatible moves for all I know, and I know uh, based off the update on our budget of BP that we should have quite the amount available to us. Since that would lead me to believe, since I haven't seen the episode yet where that would occur, that Michael just literally spent some time doing some Mantine surfing to make sure we were out of debt in BP. But once we get a stronger like water and dragon move, this will feel a lot stronger. Like it'll be very noticeably different. I could have just stored powered. I forgot. Like it's crazy that the water pulse isn't killing with the lustrous orb boost, and I believe her plus special attack. So, because yeah, I believe we're modest if I'm remembering correctly when I caught it. So. No help for you. We're not doing that. Unless it's like a Blissey or a... See, now this is interesting. So Quiver Dance is a TM, if I'm remembering correctly. And so, in that case, I can say what I always say. I'm not going to use Quiver Dance right now while I'm grinding. So, we can reteach it later. Whether that's me or someone else. If you want Quiver Dance on Shore Z, go ahead. But I'm going to give us the options because it's a... I don't know how many heart scales we have accrued. I know I got us one for 500 Poké Dollars, which I don't know that that's a great deal, but you know, it is what it is. I bought the ramen or whatever, so. Not a big fan of the whole, they can have a 2v1 against me, but realistically, it shouldn't be threatening since it is a C dot. But there's a real, you know, if they ever get a real Pokemon, then like a real threat Pokemon, that would be quite annoying. As we still do not two-shot go-goats yet. I'm definitely not trusting that Earth Power kills. Like, it might, for all I know.
I'm accident attorney Kevin Crockett. If you've been injured in an accident,
We wouldn't want an accident if it died while it was grinding, so we're not going to deal with that. So this time I will Earth Power, so that I actually one-shot it. So I just didn't last time because I was hoping that Water Pulse would kill, which I believe it should be stronger. Water Pulse should be stronger than Earth Power as far as like base power, but obviously in the event that is 4 times, then that is when it's stronger. I feel like Felsting is doing more than it should. Like, obviously it's not doing a ton of damage, but it's not a very powerful move, so... So I will say that at +1, if I had like low roll a crit, sure, probably kills. It looks like we're getting in territory where we're gonna be two-shotting the go-goats. That's new. I have yet to see a fairy move from this yet, but I'm still not gonna risk it. And with this, we are done. So we grinded, you know, big shock there. So I'll make sure this saves first before I sign off. And make sure that it loads properly. Cool. Thanks for watching. See you next time.